Today I effed up reading a manuscript my ex wrote. Since my original post, I've become friends with one of the other guys that my ex-girlfriend wrote about in her manuscript. He saw my post on Reddit and sent me a message. I didn't read or respond to his message for weeks because I was struggling to keep up with all the other messages in my inbox. When I finally opened his message, I realized he introduced himself as the V card, which made me think of one of the chapters in the manuscript. I checked the manuscript, and sure enough, there it was, the V card. Chapter 52. The V card's message to me had details about my ex and her manuscript that I never shared with anyone on the internet. Based on what he shared, I was convinced he was who he said he was. As we were comparing notes, it became clear to me that he hated his chapter more than I hated mine. The V card, according to the manuscript, was ashamed to tell my ex, or our ex, that he was a V card before the two of them eventually did the deed. But he was proud to inform her that he probably made more babies than most non-V cards because he was a regular donor at the local fertility clinic. He also frequently used the suggestion box at the clinic to request that the Scooby-Doo adult movie be added to the adult movie collection. He did not appreciate the fact that our ex decided to document the first time he did the deed and add anecdotes about him that he shared with her in private. His response to my ex when he was done reading her so-called manuscript had repeated use of the N-word. I knew we would be friends. We realized we have a lot more in common than the same crazy ex. We actually live close enough to see each other from time to time. Hopefully none of you end up reading about us in a book.